with that, we're going to move into the actual essay prompts, like the real essays that you're going to be writing. And Joseph's going to talk to you about responding to the equity and inclusion prompt.
Yes. So this essay is one that I really encourage you to take your time and sit down with, because when you read this, tell us about an aspect of your own perspective, viewpoint, or lived experience that's important to you. That is the first part of the question. Describe how it has shaped the way you learn is the second part of the question. And then how will it contribute to the Columbia's collaborative community is the third part of the question. So there are 3 things that you need to conquer in a 200-word essay. And you need to conquer all 3 of them, or else it will not be taken seriously into consideration. So the essay doesn't have to be about demographic diversity. It can be about diversity in thought. It can really be about anything that offers a differing perspective. It can be about the way you conceive of certain things in the world. It's important. The important aspect of this prompt is sharing a unique perspective. So how you view the world. And then a great place to start if you're stuck is just think about a difficult situation, or a situation in which you felt you viewed something differently than your peers or those around you. A student I worked with wrote a really interesting essay about for this, because she was diagnosed with slight autism, and she realized that hugs meant something very different to her than they did to her peers. So that was her different perspective. And then she worked that into community engagement at Columbia and how that would show collaboration. And so this really is about a different perspective, but I want to overemphasize this. There are 3 parts to this question, and you need to answer all 3 parts.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the hard thing with Columbia's questions is they have these like multi-part prompts where you have a couple of different things you're being asked to do, and you're being asked to do all of it in 200 words. So it's a really hard needle to thread sometimes.
Yes, so Columbia is trying to understand how you will be a positive contributor and add to a unique perspective of the campus community. So again, be careful with just saying, I'm going to bring this to Columbia. Tie it to something Columbia already has or something Columbia may be working on. There's a lot that is in the works at Columbia right now, as with any university, and they discuss a lot of it on their websites or if you speak to professors about it. So really make sure you tie this to something Columbia has and not just say, I'm going to bring this perspective to my classes, because that's not going to be considered as heavily. And an ideal answer addresses how your unique perspective will contribute to the diversity, the equity, the inclusion, and the continued growth of the university and your specific entering class.